BoxYourSelf! Catamaran!
Yoo-hoo! Look what I got! 2 milk cartons. Party time! Now we can make a really fast boat. A catamaran.
Woohoo! What's a catamaran?
But first, let's make a work drawing. Picture a milk carton glued on top of a piece of cardboard. 2 milk cartons glued underneath, one on each side. Finally, a fan engine on top. First, we need to close up the cartons with a bit of glue so that they're waterproof. Place 2 cartons side by side and make a piece of cardboard with a curve at one end for the deck. Squirt some glue along the top of the cartons. Glue the cardboard on and push down gently. Turn the whole thing over to check that they are in the right place. Turn it back over and glue on the 3rd carton. Right in the middle. With its back end poking out from the rest of the boat. Now we have a fully formed catamaran. And you know what? It looks pretty cool.
Oh, I get it. A catamaran is a boat with 2 hulls.
Exactly. That's what makes it fast.
Paint!
Let's paint it up. I start with pure clean white. We're going to paint the whole thing white, every inch. Make sure the glue is dry before you start painting. Otherwise, the cartons might shift around a bit. I'm using water-based acrylic paint. It makes everything more sturdy and water-resistant. You'll realize that most of them are white. This is for a good reason. It makes them stand out against the dark water, so other boats can see them. Right, let's swap this boat for another dry, fully painted one. This is how it should look before you start painting the details. Let's mix a nice blue color by adding some white to the blue paint. First, paint a line along the outside of the boat deck. You can choose whatever patterns and decorations you want on your own boat. But my tip is that you start with a clean, crisp white base. Now, paint 2 more lines on the sides of the deck. And let's add some windows. 2 in front, so the captain and his first mate can see where they're going. And then windows all along the sides for the passengers. One more line below the windows. And you can switch to red. The warm red complements the blue, and it looks really bright and fresh against the lines and the windows on the boat, and the deep blue ocean, or the lake, or the water in your bathtub. I'll swap this boat for a dry one, all ready for the next step.
Add!
And now we are going to add the motor. Oh yes, it's going to have a motor. So this is what it looks like. A small, cheap, handheld fan you can find in most hardware stores. I've cut a small hatch on the back of the carton that I'll push down. Let's see if the motor fits in. Yes, that works, but it's going in a bit too far. We need it a little higher up, so I'm going to make a small platform. To do that, get a strip of cardboard, fold it into a square, and stick it together with tape. Attach it to the engine. And stick it in. Ah, the perfect height. I think it's ready for a spin on the water.
Yes! I want to come!
How cool is this now? All right, we'll see it one more time. First, glue 2 cartons to a cardboard deck. Then, glue another carton on top. Next, paint the whole thing white. Then decorate it with lines, windows, and other details. In blue and red. Finally, get the motor, cut the hatch, make a platform, and pop the engine in place. You can also turn your catamaran into a car ferry. Lay out 6 cartons in 2 lines. Cover them with a large piece of cardboard. Glue 2 cartons on top of that, then another piece of cardboard, and finally a small carton on top. Then you can paint it and fill it with cars. Or what about a massive aircraft carrier? For that, you'll need loads of cartons, laid out in 2 parallel lines. Glue a long sheet of cardboard on top, then glue on a small box to one side, a toilet roll funnel, a super cool cardboard radar mast and aerial, then paint the whole thing in aircraft carrier colors. Hey, Box, give me some more ideas.
Oh, absolutely! You can also use the same milk cartons to make all kinds of boats, like this catamaran with a sail.
need now are some passengers. There. There are thousands of ways you can box yourself. Just use your imagination. And we are ready to go. Whoa, 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 ah, 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 Thanks for watching! Do you want to check out my other videos? Subscribe and never miss a thing!